What's up guys, welcome back to Real Talk. So I know that I've just said what's up guys again, and there's a few people that don't like that, so I'm sorry for that. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I managed to get my car. Because at the age I am, 20, a lot of people are asking me, like, how did you manage to get that? Did you finance it? Did you buy it cash? So I'm going to explain that in the video. As well as that, I'm also getting asked a lot, and I'm pretty sure you guys can see it on the comments as well. I'm certainly getting direct messages too about insurance, how I managed to get insured on it, because there's a lot of people my age who are looking to get similar cars or that car, and they're saying, what is it you're paying? And so when I've turned around and said how much I'm paying, they're like, what? Mine's this, mine's that. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about insurance as well as why I chose the method of purchase that I did. Also, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video relatively soon. A few people have actually suggested it, and I thought, you know, that's actually a really good idea. So in this video, obviously drop a like, but also comment what you'd like to ask. So any questions, all questions are welcome, nothing ridiculous. And when the Q&A comes out, I'll try and answer all of them. There's a shed load, I'm only going to select a certain few. I'm not going to read through thousands. But again, me thinking I'm going to get thousands of comments, not for a long time. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, to start off with, a lot of people have been asking me, did I buy my car cash? Or how have I afforded this car at this age? So in this video I'm going to be addressing that, like I've just said anyway in the intro, and I'm also going to be addressing how I managed to get insured. It's just alerting me that it's 3 degrees outside, which it always does. So let's start off with, did I buy it cash? No, I did not buy the car cash. Personally, I don't really see the point in buying a car cash if you're looking at changing it every 2 to 3 years, and there's a shed load of depreciation involved. So yes, I did finance it. Now a lot of people are going to ask me, did you hire purchase it then, or did you personal contract purchase? I did do a PCP, so a personal contract purchase. Now for those who don't know what it is, or for those who are looking at exploring the route and getting their first new car or used car on a personal contract purchase, how that works is it's split into 3 categories. So you have a deposit, you have your monthly payments, and you also have a guaranteed future value. So at the end of the agreement, whatever you've decided to choose your term over, so let's just say 36 months, at the end of that agreement, based on what you set your mileage to, basically guaranteed future value will be generated at point of sale to say your car will be worth this at the end of the agreement. Now, your monthly payments are influenced, of course, by your deposit and by the term that you take it over. So more deposit, longer term, the less money you're going to pay technically. So now a personal contract purchase gives you options at the end as well. So let's just say at the end of the 3 years you decide that you want to get rid of the car and just hand the car back without paying anything. That's absolutely fine, you can do that. You can also look at trading the car in, not with the dealership that you bought it from. You can take it to any dealership and look at trading the car in, because you may have equity in the car. So what equity is let's just say your car's worth more than what you owe to the finance. So you can look at trading it in, or equally you can pay off the guaranteed future value and you can also refinance it if you wanted to. Hire purchase, the old-fashioned way of financing, is just paying a deposit and paying a monthly payment until you paid off the whole car. I don't see the point in buying a car outright in cash when I'm looking at changing my car every 2 to 3 years. So that's why I've done it on a personal contract purchase. Now, as you can imagine, at 20, an M140 on finance, the monthlies are quite high, but for some people they may see the monthlies as quite low. So I'm not going to get into how much I'm paying, but people ask me what I do for a living. I'm in car sales, and I'm also self-employed, trade forex and binary and stuff like that, which I've not been doing as much recently, but that's how I'm getting the income to pay for the car. Now, there's one thing that I must stress to everyone, is if you are looking at doing a personal contract purchase and it's your first time financing, just make sure you set the mileage realistically and make sure you can afford your monthlies. So when I say that, don't go and get a car which you know you can't afford to pay. Make sure you can pay it comfortably. So that's in regards to the car, what kind of method I've gone down to purchase the car. So I hope that's cleared up any questions. The second thing, now a lot of people have been direct messaging me or commenting saying, you know, how have you got insured on the car? And to be honest, I'm surprised at how cheap the insurance was. So at the moment, for those who want to know, I'm paying £1,300 for the year for the car, which is actually, it's not too bad at all. The only advice I can give in regards to insurance is, of course, be honest. No, seriously, of course, be honest, but have a play around with it. Don't just shop around, go compare the market. All of these websites, they're fantastic for comparing all providers and seeing what the best price is. But also, don't sit back and think, oh, I'm not going to call them, because if you call them up, you can negotiate, because at the end of the day, insurance are all brokers, so there is negotiation with the price. If you just ring up and say, look, it's a bit too much, I want to be paying this, they want your business, they'll try and tailor your needs to get to that monthly payment if you're paying monthly, or try and get you to that yearly payment if you're paying yearly. So that's one thing. Shop around and don't be afraid to call up. Now secondly, like I said about being honest, a lot of people on insurance policies lie. Now a perfect example of this is, how many of you, now let's be honest, I've said your car's locked away in a garage when you don't even have a garage. I've done it before, I'll be honest, but I think this person's just staring at me. But believe it or not, that actually sometimes influences the price to actually increase it. Because imagine, all these people lying is going to do something to the price. I found with me saying, because I have a look around, I test it, like I said, I've been 100% honest with this policy, it was actually £200 more expensive if I said that my car was locked in the garage than if it was left on the street. Which is crazy when you think about it. That's because so many people have actually lied about it. So have a play around with the insurance settings to see what comes back cheaper. But another thing is your policy start date. Now I don't know what date's the best to start a policy, but I know if there's a 1 day difference, that can impact the price massively. So have a play around with dates. If you're picking up a car on a certain date and you think, oh, do you know what, it's actually cheaper to insure it 2 days after I'm meant to be picking the car up, I'm sure you could rearrange the handover, so you would obviously pay a little bit less for the insurance. Another thing that reduced my insurance massively was putting down named drivers. Now I am a main driver on the policy, I'm the only main driver, and that was coming back around, I think it was 2,400, 2,500, can't remember, which I was prepared to pay, and I just thought, you know what, that's ridiculous. And I thought I'd put my mum on the policy, because I'd like to have I'd like to let her drive the car and experience it and things like that, even though she's a terrible driver. So I put her on it as just a name driver, and the insurance dropped completely. So like I said, it was way over £2,000, and it dropped it to £1,300, and I was shocked. Have a play around with putting drivers on your policy. Don't put like Uncle Bob and so and so. Don't put loads of people on the policy because it's not going to do anything. But I find if you put your mum down on the policy rather than your dad, it does reduce it more as well. I hope that's answered any questions, because I know when I've looked at stuff like this before, I actually watched a similar video to the one that I'm doing about insurance and things like that before I got this car. I hope it's answered any questions. If you do have any more questions, just drop me a DM on Instagram or send me an email, and I'll be all comment on the YouTube video, and I'll try my very best to get back to you as soon as I can. You can see in the comment sections I try to reply to every single comment. It's getting busier and busier and busier. So that is how I bought the car, and that is how I've insured the car. Now I do apologise if the video was more on the boring side than my usual ones, but for those who actually asked the questions, I hope that's answered them. And if anyone else has any other questions, feel free to just direct message me or send me an email. Also, for new subscribers or new visitors to the actual Real Talk YouTube channel, thank you for watching first of all. But if you are looking at getting a new car or something of the sort on finance, I hope this video has also helped as well. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and please, please, please give us a follow on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Take care.